but I saw you interviewing that chap after. Who are you with?
I'm just with a YouTube channel, and so I'm just highlighting kind of local issues that are, like things that happen to our country that maybe the
And are you from Wexford?
I'm from Wexford, yeah, from Cameras.
But I agree with everything he's saying.
Yeah, a lot of people do. But we're being, people like him and other people are being
I want to know what laws he breaking.
He's not breaking any law.
Yeah, because I want to know what laws he breaking.
He's not breaking any law, really. He's allowed to protest in his own country.
The thing is, all them nail shops and them Chinese, they're all drug dens.
I imagine that they're not totally legal, I'd imagine, yeah.
But a lot of them are drug dens, and I know that for a fact, up in Enniscorthy.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
I want to know what laws he breaking.
He's not breaking any law.
I walked up and down that town there, and I don't think I met 100 Irish people, but I met 200 foreigners.
Yeah. So that's the way it's happening.
I don't want them in my country.
Well,
At this stage, there's too many of them.
There's too many, yeah. So hello, what's your name? Where are you from?
My name's Hugh Fagan, originally from Gorey, but I've been living down in Wexford town for the last 12 years.
Okay, Hugh, now you've been protesting out here in Wexford for the last week or so. Every day on the streets you have your signs. So can you tell me what are one or two of the issues that you've been protesting about?
The Roma beggars in the town. They're not homeless. They're professional begging. The four of them are together. They're housed, but it's like that all over the country. They're doing it.
So what you're saying is basically that there's Roma people here in the town. They come out here. They're begging every day, and they're being housed, and they're probably in receipt of social welfare. So they're getting all the benefits, and they're professionally begging. What is one of the other issues that you're protesting about?
Well, just with the Roma again, it's like they're dressed for winter clothes. They don't assimilate. They don't work. They're dressed for winter 12 months of the year because their culture consists of robbing, professional begging and sex trafficking.
And then what's one of the other issues you're protesting about? Do you see you have other signs here?
The Chinese nail shops, not just in Wexford, all over Ireland, they don't hire any Irish people. And because they're their own Chinese and Vietnamese, they don't care about working them to the bone, not paying them properly. Like 2018, they raided nationwide, raided all nail shops, and they found 31 with illegal immigrants, issues with not paying people. So that's. They don't hire any Irish, and like Wexford town is really suffering. Like one shop opens, two close, but they don't hire any Irish, and like they don't hire Irish.
So what you're saying is that the Chinese nail shops, they're opening now all over Wexford town. Yeah. They're not hiring any Irish people. They're only hiring people from their own country, and there have been issues in the past with them not paying, probably bringing in illegal immigrants, not paying them properly, and it's a form of human trafficking. Yeah. Are there any other issues that you've been protesting about?
Obviously, with the hate speech laws, there is no such thing as hate speech in a free society. It's just speech. It's okay to be offended. Like it's just another person's opinion. And
have you been? How has the reaction been from people in Wexford town?
The reaction's been brilliant. So, like I started last Thursday, I've only had 3 issues. So the support is there. So people are being very supportive, very supportive.
He's not actually breaking any law. You see, they're just trying to intimidate him into stopping.
Yeah.
If he was breaking the law, they'd actually arrest him.
I think she has the law on her side, and the law is not on her side.
No, it's not. No, it's not at all.
That's not.
No. It's not illegal to be. She's telling me he's offending people, but it's not illegal to offend somebody. Not yet, anyway.
I agree with every single word that chap says.
Yeah,
I heard people say that there was people come down in minibuses dropped off from Gorey.
Yeah.
To sit on the street all day in the freezing cold and rain to beg. And if they didn't come home with money, they should have got out of it.
Yeah. People that are coming here, economic migrants, posing as refugees, that's filth. 96% of them are allowed to stay and they have no papers. Go on YouTube and watch what's happening in Dublin. All the sex attacks, taking pictures of kids, everything. Women post every day on their Facebook and all that. Like, do you agree with that then? With them coming in and doing that.
Well, government involved.
Yeah, and then so. Where are you from?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, well, Poland and Hungary are in the EU. Why do they not have this issue? They had a choice. They had it like they have leaders. We don't have leaders. We have cowards.
So you think I come to him and said I hate you because you have different skin color? That's not national racism.
My partner,
What
my
is
partner
that
died
saying?
7 years ago. She was
Yeah.
British-born Pakistani and a Muslim.
Yeah.
How is that? There's nothing racist on here. And the fact that you have an issue with that, so you have an issue with free speech. You want people to be censored just because you don't like it.
No.
Yeah, that's why I said she can. I'm not saying anything.
You can't just say to the person hate you because you're a different nationality.
Well, I'm not hating anyone. Who am I hating?
That's not the freedom of speech.
He's allowed voices of opinion even if you disagree with it. Roma.
You can come to me and say I hate you because you're not a nice person. You did this
I'm not
and this. That's
hating you for
okay.
anything.
But if
You're
you come
saying
to me and
those
say
words.
I hate you because you're fucking Estonian, in that case,
They're your words. I'm not.
This is,
You
I
keep saying that hate. I'm not saying anything. I told you.
this is what it's saying. Hate about.
Did you read that? Did you read it? Actually, look at it.
Not a speech.
That's just an opinion.
No, it's
There
not.
is no such thing as speech in a free society. There isn't. It's speech. Because we'll end up like China or
Listen,
something like that.
You can injure with the word, you know, other person.
But you're saying don't take words to me. I didn't say that.
No, I said you can if you come to somebody, you can easily injure somebody, like make somebody very bad with just a speech. So it can be. It depends how you.
Well, up
play it.
in Dublin is a circus. They don't even have to do that. The Roma gypsies up there, because they're cowards as well, the men, they're attacking children, 10-year-olds. Some of the videos are so hard to look at. And every day the police up there are arresting. And they're not migrants. They're economic migrants. You don't come to a country just because you're poor or, there's only refugees in this country are Ukrainians. And like you see in the videos, a naked man in Cork the week before last, he broke up a load of cars with a cake to put it down as a domestic incident. Look at why did the incident in Liverpool? Why did they say after a couple of hours it was a white man? What do they say here? But again, they don't say that for anyone else, do they?
They do.
No, they don't.
The BBC
They never do. They even say they'll say he's a local man.
Religion and race.
Yeah, they say that local man. Even when the kid stabbed everyone in Southport, they didn't say. They said local man, an English man.
I don't know anything
I have to
about
go.
that.
Yeah.
Don't stop it.
No, well they're going to
No,
arrest you.
They're not going to arrest you. You haven't actually done. No crime has been committed. No crime has been committed. You can't arrest you for no crime.
Section what? Your colleagues. What section?
Section 7.
7.
Of what?
And she's going to give me section 7.
Of what?
You've done nothing wrong.
You've done nothing wrong.
No, I haven't.
No.
There's nothing there.
Nothing there. It's true. Nothing wrong with telling the truth, is there?
He has a constitutional right to protest, to free assembly, and to freedom of speech. So,
Nothing here.
and no laws have been broken.
Right, see you later, man.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks. You'd arrest me if you go over here, wouldn't you? No, you won't. You'd move me on and you'd speak to me different. Like you're we do is we use a risk assessment. Risk assessment. So we decide, all right, is there a law being broken? Well, have you decided? I haven't. You'll probably make a law.
I can't make no, I don't work for the Iraq.
No, isn't true. What do you mean it's not true? What's not true? Sorry, man. The only refugees. Yeah. That's wrong. Everyone else, nobody has an issue with immigration. It's what's happening with the economic migrants coming in. 96% of them are allowed to stay here and have no papers. Like, you bring people and they have no respect for women. Look at all the sex attacks and everything that's happening. Taking pictures of kids and all that. It's happening every day.
My question is, are you vocal when it's an Irish ministry?
What do you mean? No, like nobody has it. People don't want. They're sick of Roma gypsies. All they do is professional beg, right? They don't assimilate. They're given everything. They wear winter closed 12 months of the year because they rob all the shops, and that's what they do. And there's an issue with sex trafficking and marrying children in their community. Every country they've been to in EU, they do not bring to they degrade a country. They should all put out. They break the law every day because they're professionally begging. Like they say they're moving on, but where's the deterrent? They've done it for 8 or 9 years, right? I was down outside the church about 2 months ago, and they were outside a funeral. That's sacrilege. Like Christians and Catholics for the last 20 years, it's the go-to thing to me.
Bring religion into it.
But that's the thing though, isn't it? No, but do you agree with that? Like, would I be allowed to go up to Dublin and beg outside a mosque? Would I? No, it's wrong, and everyone's sick of it. The council about 6 weeks ago, whatever, they asked businesses to take down their signs. A lot of businesses need those signs because Wexford's a tourist town, so they get more footfall. So, but can you understand like how annoyed everybody is in the town? They're sick of it. Go ask in any shop that's open now, do they want to Roman gypsies in this town begging? And they're the same, they're together. They threatened to kill me 2 days in a row. I rang the police and she said, well, because they went like that as well, she goes, well, that's not really a threat. And she said on the phone, she said there's loads of Irish beggars in the town. I hung up because I said, you're complicit. I haven't seen an Irish beggar in this town for about 8 years. And the other guard, the other day, the plane's closed guard. Your one was very nice. She was civil. She told me this. She rang up or whatever like that. He was. I'll tell you straight out. He was a bit of a cunt because there was no cameras there to look at him. Do you want to record him? He was like, take that down, go and take all the sellotape off the window. Condescending.
You can't start sticking posts.
Well, I'm not sticking him up. No, this is public place.
Fairness to that man, he's really doing his
Well,
job.
yeah. Well, this is where I am now. I'm allowed to do this.
So what law is he breaking? What law is he breaking?
No laws. Nothing inflammatory there or hatred. There's no hatred there. It's just truth.
So hello Hughie, we're just here in the Bullring. We just had an incident. You were out protesting and the guards approached you and you. So what happened?
They said Section 7 or something, whatever law I'm breaking, offending people. So that was basically it.
So what basically what happens? They tried to move you on, told you that you're offending people, that you're breaking a law, but you stood your ground. And did they arrest you?
No, I think they would have probably if I didn't have a bit of a crowd there, because I'm not breaking the law obviously and I'm not doing anything wrong, but when they're on their own, if I'm on my own, they will move me. Yeah, and the support is there. Like it's not even if people are offended by it, that's okay. It's not a crime to offend somebody. It's not inflammatory or racist at all. I don't have an issue with immigration. I don't have an issue with the proper immigration. I have no issue with everybody. You know, it's just what's happening in the country with the Roma gypsies, the Chinese nail shops all over the country, opening up and not hiring any Irish people, and the undocumented migrants masquerading as refugees. Everybody has an issue with that.